Students, today I'll be discussing with you all about the basic of angles, which is a must to learn geometry. Now see, this is a protractor and all of you know that. Now when you are asked to draw an angle, say acute angle, right angle or obtuse angle, how you have to draw and how you have to calculate is a question. Now see, this is a protractor. This is a protractor and you can see here 90 written here. That means this angle is 90 degree and you have to count it from here, say, okay. Now you have to count it in this way: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. An angle less than 90 degrees, say if it is 20, 30, 40 or whatever, less than 90 degree is called an acute angle. If it is more than 90 degree, say 100, 110, 120, you can see these are obtuse angle. So let's start. First of all is a zero angle. Zero angle means this point is a zero angle. An angle is what? Angle means two rays which meet at a point. Two rays which meet at a point. This is a zero angle. This is right angle, what I said. Now when you have to draw a right angle, this must be equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now say acute angle. Acute angle, as I said, this is less than 90 degree. Okay. You have to count it from here. So I am giving the arrow here. Since it is less than 90 degree, you can see the protractor here. It is less than 90. So this is an acute angle. This is obtuse angle. So again, if you count it from here 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever, and then after crossing 90, you are getting more than 90. More than 90 means it is an obtuse angle. Okay. I think I am clear till now. Okay. In this obtuse angle, as I said, it is more than 90 degree, but it must be less than 180 degree. Now what is 180 degree? I will discuss in the next step. Next comes the reflex angle. So reflex angle, you can see reflex angle is more than 180 degree. Actually is a straight line or a straight angle. So reflex angle is, you can see it is more than 90, more than 180. So any angle that is more than 180 is called a reflex angle. You have to count it in this way. Okay, it is called the reflex angle. And you know one thing, if you just complete this one, then it is a complete angle, and that is 360 degree. Now this is a straight angle. Straight angle, you can see the two rays are on the opposite side. This is a straight line, this is a straight angle, and it is always 180 degree. Now I discussed about the reflex angle and the straight angle, and next comes the complete angle. Now here is a complete angle. Now complete angle is what? Just see the reflex angle. The arrow is here. Now when this arrow comes till this much, that means entire one in this way, if you count it, you will get 360 degree, and that is a complete angle. Okay. When your teacher asks you to write, say, angle AOB or say angle PQR, if your teacher asks you to write it in this way, angle AOB and angle PQR, and you are asked to draw a diagram, how will you draw that? Now see, all of you know that in an angle, two arrows meet at a point. Say in this case, two arrows meet at a point. Now where to write A, where to write B, where to write O, you must know that. Same is in the case of angle PQR, two rays are meeting at a point. Now where to write P, where to write Q, and where to write R. Now see students, one thing, always the middle one, this is O, this middle one must come to the vertex, that is the point. Here also the middle point is Q, so Q must come to the point where the two rays meet. So in this case, if this one is O, I can write here A, O, B, and this one is P, and this one is R. Hope you all understood about the angles. Okay. If you all like my explanation, do share my video, and thank you so much for watching.